Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be going out with the XT3 and the 100-400 5.6. I'm going to be vlogging the whole thing pretty much on the GoPro Hero 7. I found it to be pretty good so far. The audio is much improved, so let me know what you guys think of this. If the audio is okay, if it's not, let me know in the description box below. So before I actually go outside, it's really important with this any lens of Fujifilm, anything that's got image stabilization, you actually turn it off to just shooting mode only. By default it's set to continuous, so I've actually got mine set up here. If I swipe up on the screen, it just turns it off and on, which is just really handy. I don't need it all the time. I haven't got to dig into the menu system, but I know it's there. In order to do that, I won't go into too much detail, but just go over to the wrench. Yeah, so it's on button dial, so scroll over, go down towards function setting, and I've actually got it set here as when I swipe up, it's this little handshake logo. It says IS mode, so I just select that. So then when I come back out and swipe up, it turns it back to continuous. Swipe up again, goes into shooting only, which is just really handy, especially when you're out and it's freezing cold. You haven't got to go through menus. Alright, let's get on and jump outside. So I've just stopped. There's a few squirrels just there, and I'm going to try and get my gear out without scaring them. So I've got the XT2 there as well, but I'm actually going to be using obviously the 400 on the XT3. I don't have my tripod with me. I'm trying to travel as light as I possibly can so that I'm nimble. So I'm just using my bag as a tripod at the minute, but I still want it to come out. So between that and the scooter, I can travel a lot further, I can cover a lot more distance, and obviously with the 100-400 it's quite a beefy lens to lug around, and should hopefully get some good results. The light right now is quite dappled, it's quite overcast. It was sunny, intermittent sun spots a few hours ago, but it's now like 10 AM. That's kind of gone now, so we're now left with this nice big softbox above our head. So I'm gonna crack on a little bit further, I think, and look for some squirrels, look for some deer. I do have the teleconverter, as I said before, but I might not put it on, I'm not sure yet. Depends how dark it gets. There's actually quite a lot of people here right now. Here we go. So I'm just trying to slow down my breathing. There it is. So you can see the XT3 now. I'm zoomed right out at 400. I mean, obviously the squirrel's not moving around too much. He's actually not doing a lot right now. I'm not even gonna bother putting the 100-400 on the XT2. There's tons of other videos out there now. So I've stashed my scooter in the weeds over there, and I'm just now slowly walking deeper into this woodland scrub area, and I'm just using my intuition to feel where to go. That's why I just love coming out and doing this, because you really do you need to become a part of your environment, and that's what I love. That's why I love wildlife photography. So there's a few jays up there, but I'm not going to be able to reach them. There's too much foliage in the way, so I might push on. So there's some parakeets there. Look, this is the bird that I was talking about. Let's see if I can get him. Normally really shy. Let's see if I can get a bit closer. Just going to pump up my ISO a little bit. Looks like he's got some kind of a nut in his mouth. I'd like to try and get a little bit higher, or if he was to come a little bit lower, because it looks a bit weird when you start shooting upwards. It's not a very nice angle, but I might sit, there's a bench there, I might go and sit on that and see. There was a few jaybirds coming here, and I have seen some deer, but they're like deep in the field, so it's whether I want to go deeper into the field, into this area that we have here, because there's some deer there, and I'm going to go through this grass. I'm going to put my scooter here and just slowly try and get a bit closer to them with the 100-400. So they're in full shade right now, but we do keep getting spots of sun popping in and out, so I have to be really quiet, because I don't want to scare them off. So the sun is just up there to my left, which is nice. We're going to get a nice cross light on the deer, so I'm going to leave my scooter at this tree, then I'm going to slowly walk into them. I'm going to hide behind these trees for some cover. Thankfully the wind is coming this way. I've got to see how close I can get. Oh, see. Let's try and get a bit closer. I'd love the sun to come out right now, so I'm going to kneel down for some support. Sun coming out. The wind's really picking up at the minute, so here we go. Oh, I missed it. The sun has just popped out, so I'm going to move quick. I'm going to use these trees to lean up against to try and get a shot. So let's see if I can get a bit closer. I don't want to push my luck, because obviously I'm having to speak as well, so they already know that I'm here. I've just got to be very quiet and try not to stare at them. Let's lean against this tree. That was amazing. A couple of dogs came along and scared the deer off though. So I've got to go and find my scooter now. And then we'll crack on somewhere else. Try and find another spot. But there's a hint of rain in the air. Feels like it's going to rain a little bit, which probably isn't too good. I can hear a load of parakeets in the distance. So I'm going to go across this field. I can hear them, just can't see them. There's a load of crows. Let's go and have a look. Just a few deer there. There's a guy there already photographing them. I'm going to see how close I can get. But I don't really want to disturb what he's doing, so the wind at the minute's coming from the left, but they can hear me talking obviously. So let's see how close we can get. Oh, there's the albino one. Wow, I think that's the albino deer. Him. That wasn't too bad. The parakeets flew off, but I got a few photos of the deer. So let's move on. Go to another location. There's some deer just nesting down under the tree. So I'm gonna quietly walk in a little bit closer to them. But I'm not gonna bring the gear with me on my scooter because there's a lot of grass. So I'm now gonna try and just creep up on them as quiet as I can and I'm not going to be talking, so I'm going to leave you guys here and I'm going to go off, okay? So I'll put them photos up now. I managed to get quite close, but they're very easily spoofed, so they could smell me coming a mile off. So I mean, I've mentioned it before in other videos, but for me, photography is all about capturing moments in time. That's all I feel that I'm doing. I'm just recording moments in time. Yeah, it would be nice to have a tripod or a monopod at least, but time you set all that stuff up, generally the moment's passed. I mean, this is still quite a slow setup that I've got here, but it's a lightweight, manageable setup, and I can get around a big area quite quickly, and just literally drop my bag down, get my gear out, and I'm off. I'm in the moment. A lot of dogs coming around at the minute, which is kind of scaring all the animals away. So I'm probably going to move on now and go a little bit deeper into the woodlands. And see what else we can find. I managed to get the deer. Obviously that was a really good moment over there. They again sensed me coming, and a lot of them stood up and just stared straight at me, which didn't look very natural, so I stopped and came back. But now I'd like to try and capture a jaybird. That's my goal. I might not do it in today because I've only got battery life on the GoPro. It's not that great at the minute, so I haven't got any spare batteries, so it may be that we end the video pretty soon and I have to go back out again at another time. I haven't even used half a battery yet on the XT3, and I've still got another 2 batteries to go, and I've been out now for about an hour or so. So I've only got about 3.4 miles left on my scooter, so I'm going to head back now. The light isn't that great at the minute. It's become really flat. It's starting to spit with rain. I haven't got much battery left on the GoPro, so I'm going to start heading back. Well, let's go. Oh, I've just got back. I am absolutely knackered now. It's been a really good but long day shooting with the XT3. Need to charge up the batteries. The GoPro is completely dead. I'm now recording on the Canon M50. That's like my backup vlogging camera. So my thoughts on the 100-400 over the XT2. It's a lot better on the XT3, but I feel it's just such a big chunking lens, the 100-400. I don't think whatever you put it on, because it needs to be a 50-50 marriage. You've got to have a fast lens and obviously a fast autofocusing speed on a camera body. I think before there's a lot of parakeets flying around. Now I've put my gear away. They're all out. But yeah, it's been an amazing day. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. I don't think you'll be disappointed upgrading to the XT3 wherever you're coming from, whatever system you're coming from. You just need to learn the menu system if you're coming from Canon or Nikon or wherever you're coming from. Most Fuji people, it's exactly the same, menus are the same, few new added benefits, few new features. That would be a wicked shot if I got that. Oh wow. You see a parakeet just flying in then, and I'm looking at it, I think I wish I had my camera. I can't wait for the day actually when they have cameras that are built into your eyes, and you just you blink and it takes an image. That'd be amazing. And you have like a little hard drive storage section here that just take your SD card out and you can reveal your images. That'd be a great day when that turns up. But yeah, I'm rambling on now. So anyway, yeah, XT3 100-400, got some amazing shots. Could have been a bit better if I took my time. I wasn't on a monopod, I wasn't on a tripod. I just wanted to travel as light as I possibly can in the most extreme worst case scenario, and you can still achieve great images. So that's the moral of the story really. A lot of people have been saying about, why hasn't it got IBIS and this kind of stuff. If they did all that, there's a thing called planned obsolescence. Camera manufacturers know that we need to keep upgrading. They all do it. You need a new printer. There's like a chip inside it that tells it to shut down at a certain time. They have the potential to make the greatest camera ever made, but we wouldn't be able to consume it. So what would you do next year, the year after that? You wouldn't be able to upgrade because you would already have the greatest camera. So those people that have been saying, oh, it hasn't got this, it hasn't got that, I'm fully aware that we're playing a game right now. I know they have the capabilities of putting all this gear into it, flippy screen, blah blah blah. Fuji's answer for not having a tilt flippy out screen was, the bracket that actually holds the screen's too big. My arm's starting to shake. I'm going to switch arms. The bracket that actually handles the screen's too big, so that's why they didn't put it in. Who knows? We don't know. We're just the consumers. We're the people that use it. I'm doing these videos to hopefully help you guys, save you some money, put it all into perspective. And that's where I'm at. So if you enjoyed today's video, guys, please click links, subscribe, Instagram, YouTube, I'm all over the place. Just follow Lewis Von John. You'll find some way of contacting me. Yeah. Cheers. See you in the next one. Peace.